WAJR's Ask the Experts continues. Welcome back in, everybody. Final segment here on the show, and I am with Stephen Gutschel, who's the fitness director at HealthWorks Rehab and Fitness, and Margie Urias, who is a registered dietitian that works out of HealthWorks as well. Last segment, we talked about the mindfulness aspect when it comes to our diets and eating, and Margie, you had the suggestion of the year, I think. If you're going to eat something and you're not sure and it may be stress related, you're just going to grab something to eat that may not be the best. Wait 10 minutes. And if that feeling is still there, go ahead, eat it. But maybe it'll stop you after 10 minutes. You go like, I really don't need that. So with that being the first piece of it, what about, Stephen, from a fitness perspective? How is it? What do we need from a mindfulness perspective to keep us going, to keep us working out? How does that work for people?
I think once they get involved, they'll see that, they'll feel better, they'll feel different, in general with exercise. If they're coming to a structured class, then, they get that little bit of accountability. They see the same people. They're like, hey, you weren't here yesterday, or I haven't seen you in a week. What's going on? So they'll have a little bit of feedback that way, and people kind of keep each other accountable. Some people will, befriend others there, and they'll say, hey, I'm coming Saturday. Why don't you come in? We'll do this. And then others, it's just, just seeing people in passing. They kind of, build a friendship, build a relationship with people, and that'll help keep them a little more accountable to coming in. And, they have to make an effort to get there. It's not like they just show up. So it has to be something that they've planned, and then, it's easier if somebody's going to be waiting on you.
You've been doing this for a super long time. So you have seen people come in with a great amount of energy. I'm going to do this and I'm going to change everything and it's going to be great. And they do.
Sure.
And then you've seen people that come in with that same first day spiel and then they don't. What separates those that are able to make it a part of their life and those that aren't?
They've set themselves up differently. They've planned things. Some people plan things a little bit better. They realize it's not going to be as easy as it may seem. It may seem, oh, I did this, 3 times this week. I can keep this up, and then life turns the tables on you. Things get busy, things happen, you get sick. So all those kind of things can derail people. And then if they don't see, if it doesn't happen as quickly as they might think, then,
Right.
They don't have a longer vision to see that, this isn't going to happen in 2-3 months. It's going to, be something that it should be, a continual process of trying to improve themselves rather than, I'll achieve what I want to achieve in 3-4 months and then I'll be good to go till whenever.
Yeah, it just doesn't work that way. And Margie, I want to ask you the same type of a question, because for folks that make a life change, I've seen amazing stories through the years that people make a decision and say, I'm in, I'm doing this, and their life changes. And then there are those that constantly vacillate back and forth. Just name it. In your view, in your experience, what is that essential element that people have when they do make it part of their life?
I believe when people do make that change and make it part of their life, it's because their ultimate goal is different than just weight loss. They want to feel better. They want to be more mobile, maybe. I had a client one time that said, I just want to get on the floor and play with my grandkids. So your goals have to be more than just weight loss. They need to be bigger than that. And I also think people want a quick fix. And that is the one thing I tell, the tortoise is who won the race. And so going slow and purposeful and very consistent and persistent is so key in being successful. And so I just try to encourage them to keep, even if the momentum goes down, I encourage them to keep whatever they have going forward.
All right. Last question for you. I love putting you on the spot all the time on this because the world of food changes. Give me your new hottest food that we should be eating.
Oh, my goodness.
What's your new favorite food?
Oh, my God. Well,
I knew you had one.
Okay, so I have just all of a sudden had this wild thing for blueberries, and I bought it I don't even know what size it is, but the double size.
Right, yeah.
Normally get.
2 containers.
And I have already eaten half of it. That was just yesterday.
And that's all good stuff in there, right?
I love blueberries. You know what, Tony? As I've said, there's really no bad food. So
That is, because that was my next question. Okay, so
Yeah.
what's your new food that we should run from? Like you see it coming, like you run like it's a ghost, like a zombie running after you. What's the bad? Give me a bad
there's
food.
not
Come on,
a bad
yes, there is. There has to
bad.
be.
Okay. Well, you know what I'm going to say? It's the big portions of anything.
Okay.
Huge portions of anything.
Yeah, see, you just hit me right in my, that's my, Stephen, you're with me?
Yeah.
That's my kryptonite right there. Large. When something tastes good, if that tastes good, if my fist would taste good, then 13 fists would taste good. So why not get it? That's okay. I hear what you're saying, Margie. You're saying even if it's not quote unquote a great nutritional food, if you eat a limited amount, it's not really going to crush you. It's when you eat mega
True.
doses.
Yep.
All right. If we have piqued your interest in any of these topics when it comes to general fitness and nutrition, the folks at HealthWorks are always there to help you. Their number, if you want to make a call in and you can just say, hey, I've got a question about X, Y, or Z, they'll get you to the right person. It's 304-599-2515. That's 304-599-2515. Margie Urias, Stephen Gutschall, thanks so much, guys, for being with us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. WAJR's Ask the Experts, sponsored by HealthWorks Rehab and Fitness. Thanks for being with us. Stay with us. More coming up here on WAJR.